Record.
Hello and welcome to another amazing video on the Disabled Explorer YouTube channel and all the other platforms that I share this on. Hope everyone's having a great Friday. Yeah, it's Friday. Let's get ready for the weekend. One more sleep and Saturday's right around the corner. It is currently 13 degrees Celsius in Kitchener, Ontario, Canada, or 55 point uh 0.4 degrees Fahrenheit for those reading the Fahrenheit scale. Anyway, in today's video, I will do a review of TNA Impact from yesterday from Syracuse, New York, which was pre-taped over the last couple weeks in April. And I will do a preview of Friday Night SmackDown, which will be the go-home show for um, Backlash. And I will be back here on tomorrow where I'll do a uh, predictions video for that night's Backlash pay-per-view. And I will do a couple fun facts about osteogenesis imperfecta. I'll try not to keep this long, I promise. And I apologize for those for if my video goes a little bit more than 19 minutes. Please, please, please forgive me. I really want to get this out there. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into TNA Impact review for May 7th, 2026 from Syracuse, New York. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to uh, the review of TNA Impact. And oh my goodness, last night TNA Thursday Night Impact on Sportsnet 360 and AMC was an absolute banger from Syracuse, New York. Let's break it down. Let's break down all the action. No DQ match. Eric Young versus EC3. TNA did not waste any time. This one opened the show, and was it was brutal. Chairs, garbage cans, a steel chair, a table, and Young kept going, kept going for low blows before introducing a steel chair for to choke and whip EC3 with EC3 with. Sorry. But EC3 fought back hard. In the end, though, it took two pile drivers from Eric Young to finally put EC3 away. Run through a table and on the outside and one in the middle of the ring. What an absolutely savage way to start the show. TNA World Tag Team Championships match. The System versus Nick Nemeth and Casey Navarro. Nick Nemeth and his little bro, Casey Navarro, came so close here. The crowd was absolutely electric, but you can never underestimate the power of the system, especially when Alicia Edwards was was causing distractions, allowing Bear Bronson to hit and Bear down and retain the championships. Dirty as ever, dirty as ever. The system still is your tag team champion. Moose and Leon Slater versus Eddie Edwards and Cedric Alexander. Now, this was a great one. Moose and the X Division champion Leon Slater was awesome. Was an awesome pairing. and they got the win when Moose rolled through a sunset flip attempt to score a jackknife pin. Great match, but then it was a great match, but then the real story happened after the show. Moose was found was found unconscious backstage with a chair wrapped around his neck as Impact went off the air. Big question is, who did this? This is a huge who done it heading into next heading into next week. Oh my goodness. Who could have done that? Sorry for my cough. Knockouts Championship. Ariana Grace versus Lei Ying Lee. This was incredible. The main event was absolutely was absolute the main event absolutely delivered everything. Stacks kept interfering left, right, and center on Grace's behalf, but the referee finally caught him in the act and ejected him from ringside. And once Stacks was gone, Lei Ying Lee delivered a devastating top rope neckbreaker to get the huge win and become the two-time knockout uh, women's knockout world champion. And just to add more drama, Zaya Brookside, who previously turned on Lee, made it clear on social media she's coming for that title next. The Knockouts division is heating up. Yeah. Also on the show, TNA World Champion Mike Santana came out to announce came out to announce his next challenger. But Dar- Daria Ray interrupted and told him he would not be choosing his next challenger, his next opponent. A battle royal next week will decide it. And the broken Hardys sent a creepy warning to the righteous brothers, Nero. That was TNA Impact. What a show! A title change, a mystery attack, and storylines firings, all in one cylinder heading toward Slammiversary. What did you think about this preview of Thursday Night Impact? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Smash that like button uh, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're new, and and now I'm going to do a preview for Friday night SmackDown and get you guys ready for Backlash tomorrow. Let's go. Now, let's do the Friday Night SmackDown preview. WWE SmackDown preview, May 8th, 2026, from Jacksonville, Florida. What's up? And welcome to the preview of Friday Night SmackDown. Tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern on USA Network and Netflix. The go home show before Backlash tomorrow, and things are about to get intense in Jacksonville. Let's break it down, shall we? Women's U.S. Championship, Tiffany Stratton uh, versus Kiana James. Tiffy time is here, and she is rolling since beating Julia for the title at WrestleMania 42. But don't sleep on Kiana James just yet, and keep your eyes on Julia looking at ringside, because she might just be looking to settle scores. Could we see a title change the night before Backlash? Things could get spicy. A six-women tag. Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair, and Alexa Bliss versus Fatal Influence. There is a big, three of the biggest names in women's wrestling, in the women's division today, joining forces against the red hot rising faction of NXT's Fatal Influence. This is going to be an absolute banger. Banger. Oh, and keep your eyes open on Alexa Bliss. Fans have noticed some very suspicious looks towards Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley holding the title lately. Could a betrayal be brewing? Who knows? Gunther adds addresses his attack on Cody Rhodes. The ring general put the undisputed WWE champion to sleep last week, and now she has to answer for it tonight. Cody Rhodes is expected to be in the building, and you know the American Nightmare isn't going to let this slide. Could this set up Gunther versus Rhodes for the title? This promo alone could be must-see TV. The the funeral for the gingerbread man. Only in WWE, folks. Trick Williams is holding an actual funeral for the gingerbread man that Sami Zayn destroyed last week. This is going to be hilarious and intense at the same time because Trick Williams and Sammy meet for the U.S. title r- as a rematch at Backlash tomorrow, and he's and the heat between these two is real. Plus, will Danhausen finally reveal his mystery opponent for Backlash? The whole wrestling world is waiting on pins and needles, wanting to know who is showing up to team with Danhausen against Miz and Kit Wilson. At Backlash. Could SmackDown be? Could SmackDown tonight be the night we find out? Am I? I am so ready. That'll do for That's your SmackDown preview. Go home preview for tonight, folks. It's jam packed tonight, and Backlash is only one sleep away. Drop your thoughts and comments. Smash that like button. Help me get from 487 up to 1,000. Um, if that would be great. I would really appreciate that. And subscribe if you haven't already. If you aren't already, sorry. And um I will be doing a backlash prediction thing tomorrow afternoon. But now I'm going to do two fun facts about osteogenesis imperfecta as it's nearing the end of osteogenesis imperfecta brittle bone condition that I have week, awareness week. Uh, the famous faces and talent. Many people with OI have made huge marks in history and culture. Carrie Ingram, known for her role as Shireen uh, Baratheon in Game of Thrones. She has OI. The, the person has OI. Michelle Petruccini, Michael Petruccini, a world-renowned French jazz pianist. Mike Mackenzie Cohen, Cohen, a multi-time Paralympic gold medalist in swimming, has OI. Atticus Schaefer, best known for playing Brick Heck on the show The Middle. And the fifth thing is yellow is the color of the week. If you saw people wearing bright yellow on May the 6th, 2 days ago, they were celebrating Wishbone Day. Yellow is chosen because it is a positive, vibrant color that represents the unbreakable spirit and the joy of life rather than focusing on solely on the medical aspect of the brittle bone condition. Uh, the numbers in Canada, based on the prevalent rate in 1 in 15,000 to 1 in 20,000 people, there are approximately 2,000 to 2,700 people in Canada living with OI today. Birth rate is about uh, 20 to 25 babies are born with brittle bone condition in Canada each year. Um, there is uh, about 11. Did you know that 15%? No, sorry about that. Uh, I will leave that for today then. Sorry. Um, I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry for abruptly stopping there, but that's all that I can find that's relevant for today. If you find this video interesting, help me out and raise me up to from 487 to 1,000 or more. That would be greatly appreciated. Share, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I will be here again tomorrow with a SmackDown uh, review, possibly, and Backlash predictions, and a few more facts to end off uh, Osteogenesis Imperfecta Brittle Bones Awareness Week. Until tomorrow, keep smiling, keep cool, keep positive, and as I always love to say, uh, keep keep on trucking. And peace. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.